Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're on the Spruce Creek River again, and we are going to be fishing. Well, we're going to be trying to fish. We'll see how it works out. Well, there's a dolphin out here, so it looks like I'm gonna have competition today. 100% sure he's a better fisherman than I am. Right now we're in Turnbull Bay, which is at the mouth of the Spruce Creek River. I paddled here previously in one of my very early videos where I added copyrighted music and was just doing this as a true hobby to show friends and family my post-transplant activities. And then it grew into a passion, and that's why we're here today. I do want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel, who has liked my videos, and who has commented on them. It is a beautiful day out here today. There's actually a nice little breeze. I'm actually paddling against the current right now, and I'm gonna head to this railroad trestle and try to get out of the current and see if I can do any good fishing. I've been trolling as I paddle out, but I haven't had any activity. But we saw the dolphin, and he definitely is probably slaying whatever's out here. But as we get stationary, we'll try fishing off of some of these mangroves. I understand that's where fish like to lay an ambush, or predator fish that is. So Turnbull Bay is where the fresh water of Spruce Creek meets the salt water of the ocean. So it's some really good fishing, I'm told. I've caught some ladyfish out here in the past, and further out there in the river, actually, I've caught some trout and redfish. Long time ago, back before all my medical issues, and when I was a young warthog. So this trestle is a bit of a debate right now because it was built in the 1800s and it's virtually been unchanged. And apparently the only way to get through is through this southern side. The rest here is got a buildup of organic and inorganic material. And it makes at about maybe a foot deep, maybe a little more. So it's impeding wildlife, it's impeding water flow, and then of course recreational boaters, which I'm not too concerned about. There's actually a not-for-profit that is trying to get either the federal government or the city or state to dredge this area. So right now it's high tide, and it probably won't be too treacherous. We'll get the fishing rod out of the way here. And it looks like it's just gonna take us right through. Oh, into a pylon, right? And that's part of the dangers. And we're through. We're gonna try to fish over here see if we can get into an eddy. Maybe come up here. Oh boy. We're good. We might just land on that trestle and fish from there. Make it a little easier. I'm gonna throw the line out and see what happens. It's bubbly and toily water. Ahoy. Real easy to twist something here, I bet. This is an active railroad by Florida East Coast, so we're not going to risk it by getting on the tracks or doing anything stupid. Just wanted to get up here and set up a tripod and get some shots. I'll show you down the tracks. Odd fact, James Gamble of the Procter & Gamble company, he was a snowbird back in his day, and he bought property right on the Spruce Creek River here, and I guess he cleared the logs from this trestle for many years, but again, that's like 1900 something. So the buildup has just been happening ever since, and I've got friends who said it used to be like up to their waist, and then now it's like to their knees, and I mean it just progressively, the oyster beds keep growing along with the concrete that's down there for the trestle itself. So the organization I was mentioning earlier was Spruce Creek Rising, and I'll throw a link to them down below. If you live locally and you're interested in seeing this waterway protected so that marine life can travel back and forth, I've read a couple of stories, at least 2 dolphins have got caught on the west side of this trestle, and they can't get back when the water lowers. So a couple organizations came and retrieved those dolphins and took them out so that they could relocate them back on the east side where they belong. So it'd be nice to see the water flow smoothly for wildlife and things. That was a fish jumping. I have to get my rod wet here, but that's next on my list. Anyway, it's warm, but it's nice. There's a very nice breeze coming off the water today, so I'm enjoying myself. Thanks for coming along. If you haven't already, I ask that you like this video. That lets the YouTube algorithm know that people want to see this, and it shares it with those who haven't seen it. And then please hit that subscribe button and then the tiny bell so that you're notified anytime I do release new content. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Well, nothing. I eat something. Well, I've been fishing, I don't know, 30 minutes, but haven't had much luck. It's just after noon, and it's supposed to be prime time according to fishing apps and such. I don't know. Like I said, I am not a fisherman in any right. I'm an amateur. I try, but I think that's the key. I try. I gotta stay out of that sun. Burn my precious skin. Sorry if it darkens my face so much, but I don't want to get sunburnt. I'm gonna finish eating this granola bar, and I'm gonna try fishing some more. Oh well, we'll try from the kayak. Oh, there we go. We're gonna come over here and see if we can fish these mangroves on this side, and then we're gonna start paddling back the way we came, fish along the way, see if we have any luck. As I was paddling this way, I thought I saw an eagle perched on a tree, and I got real excited. But as I got closer, it is not. And I know what it is, but of course I just can't remember its name right now. I'll put it on the screen because it'll come back to me after I get home and I'm editing or whatever. Coming around this little bend, and the wind's really hitting me now. Feels good, but it's just a headwind, so it makes the paddling a little more difficult. Getting back into Turnbull Bay proper now, and I'm back in the wind, so it's cutting off my coming off of my left port, and I'm still headed straight on for an island, hoping that it will windbreak me so I can do some more fishing. I've been trolling and no action whatsoever So I'm hoping maybe I can get off of these mangroves ahead of me and have better luck. Oh, we made it to that tree, and you can see a line pretty much in the water where I believe we're at an oyster bed, but the wind is pretty died down here. Looks like a bird chilling there. He was so still that I second guessed myself and was like, ah, it's just a stick. But he's just chilling in there. Kind of like us, chilling out here. Have you ever seen somebody suck this bad at fishing? Put it down in the comments. So, I'm using this Z-Man 4-inch paddle tail, and I got it set up weedless, or so I believe. I have an education in the University of YouTube, thank you. And I mean, it looks good swimming around. I mean, if I was a fish, I'd want to eat it. Alright, this is where we're going. I see things jumping. Not sure what that means, but we'll find out. Oh, there he goes. Oops, bird. Yeah, fish is jumping. Oh, we've drifted off of that island a little too far for me. I'm gonna come around this corner and see if it's any better. Use my brush grabber. Worked like an anchor. I'm gonna hook up to this stuff right here. I'm gonna let it drift the line out. Hopefully it doesn't back us in to these mangroves behind me. Too bad. Alright, well, we're gonna move to another spot. Maybe one around the port side corner here. Maybe I can find a little more shade. We'll see how it goes. This is definitely the headwind side. We were in the leeward side back there. So I'm gonna throw my line out and I'm gonna paddle across back to the launch and see how that goes. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna let it troll. I'm just gonna troll across the bay here as we get back to the launch. We're gonna call it a day here. It's 3 o'clock, after 3 o'clock a little. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a great time out here despite not catching fish. That was a secondary objective for myself anyway. If you did like the video, please hit the like button. Please comment down below and all that other stuff. I hope to see y'all on the next one.